here. I will be the timekeeper. So folks that are here in the audience, ask that you put phones away and all the good stuff that goes with that. As I pull my phone up at the time, that makes a lot of sense, right?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. Good.
The future of agriculture. What does that look like based off the technological advancements already developed? Well, it may be hard to know what it'll entirely look like in 10, 15, or even 50 years from now. There's one thing for certain. Autonomous farm equipment is rapidly growing, without a doubt. It will change how many operations perform the next several years if they haven't done so already. Autonomous farming is driving a new era of agriculture. However, with every advancement, there's always some disadvantages that come with it. Self-driving tractors, drones, and robots all come with positives of time efficiency and fewer errors. However, it may come at the expense of loss of jobs and high maintenance costs. Self-driving tractors have been an incredible advancement, allowing humans to be able to be more time efficient and to spend more of their time on something else that a robot cannot perform. It can ease farmers from having 8 to 12-hour days driving in a tractor, and if programmed correctly, it can work faster, allowing tasks to be done in a more efficient manner. Drones. Drones have the capability to map farmland, monitor moisture, assess crop quality, and give quality aerial imaging. All this allows the farmers to use data to make decisions that will affect their operation and can drastically increase income. They also can spray weeds and perform other needed tasks. I've been able to experience drones firsthand working with my uncle on his farm. I've been able to go to fields myself, fly the drone, and actually see the data that is interpreted and learn from him, from what that data he's found, how he makes those decisions. Robots. Robots can deliver products at a higher quality and lower cost of production. They make fewer errors and can work faster speeds. Now, with all that being said, there's always negatives to something good. Some share concerns that an initial investment in autonomous equipment is much too much, and for allowing, even though it allows higher income operations to have this advantage compared to lower income operations. However, wherever a robot is one less job that a human could have held to make money for themselves and their families. Farmers in hired hands may be replaced, losing people that are very passionate about the ag industry. There's no doubt that autonomous advancements will play a major role in the ag industry in the future. According to the World Economic Forum, it is estimated that the World Economic Market forecasts the autonomous farming sector to surpass $95 billion by 2027, from $55 billion at the moment. Farm news media also points out that the demand for autonomous equipment is in a high demand because of labor shortages. These facts open the door for autonomous farming to drastically grow and impact various ag operations. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Okay, so James, I'm going to start off two-part question. I want to know what your area of proficiency in your SAE is, and how is the technology, how could it impact those areas?
So I'm in swine placement and entrepreneurship. And so in that, I've been able to see in commercial operations the automatic feed systems that have been put in place for all many of the high-tech commercial barns, to where there's very few labor costs now go into those swine barns, as they can have different rations, go to different pens for each pig. This allows great for research here at the university, where they're able to feed direct exactly what amount of feed they want to a certain group of pigs for research, as well as in the commercial world is allowed to make sure they are able to monitor and then themselves see what has worked to have the pigs grow more efficiently and with taking costs into effect, as well as what hasn't worked, and as they've been able to do that with more data and research and figure out from there what best fits their operation based on their genetics.
So I want to know, how do you propose for somebody young like you that is really exploring the autonomous farming, or especially like in a hog operation. How do you get the funding to go about purchasing the equipment that you need?
You know, that is a great question. You know, like I said, a lot of the higher income operations, larger have been able to purchase this much easier than a lower income operation because of the expense that those cost. And so they've really been able to set themselves an advantage. You know, I'm not for sure if I maybe have the greatest answer to saying how those lower operations can, but I think there's no doubt that because that is becoming the future of agriculture, finding ways to encouraging those younger farmers in small operations to eventually invest in those type of things really may pay dividends long term, and will keep them from getting too far behind those higher income operations versus being being pushed down the line.
Are you aware of any government funding programs available at all, or not?
I'm sure there probably is, but I'm not aware.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James, what interests you the most about autonomous farming?
I just think being able to use the data that is interpreted and making business decisions on what can perform best for the operation. I believe that it is very important that if we're going to, let's say, take a field for example, there's no reason that we should not use every resource we can to get the most yield out of that field and just to be the most efficient. If not, you're almost wasting what potential in that regard. And I think that is what really can help with this new technology, is making sure that we aren't wasting potential that we could have had, and it will really help continue to grow the industries across the board, not even just the ag industry, and just continue to develop those operations. And I think using that data will really make a drastic impact on making sure that those operations are getting everything that they can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions?
Good.
Thank you guys
Thanks
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.